If Donald Trump attacking the military wasn't on your bingo card, raise your hand. Right. According to brand new reporting, the Trump transition team is compiling a list of current and former U.S. military officers for possible court martial. Now, for people who don't know, court martial is a judicial court for trying members of the armed services accused of offenses against military law. Now, just to put this into perspective, the type of punishments that come out of a court martial include special court martial, which is a maximum of 12 months of confinement and forfeiture of 2/3 of your pay per month for 12 months, and you can also be discharged. You have summary court martial where you can have a maximum punishment of 30 days to 60 days in confinement, and other punishments include forfeiture of 2/3 pay per month and a reduction of rank. And the final one is general court martial, where the punishments can be severe and include, for certain crimes, dishonorable or bad conduct, discharge, and reduction in rank and dismissal. Now, the reason why he's coming after these generals is because he wants to investigate, quote unquote, the 2021 withdrawal from Afghanistan, including gathering information about who was directly involved in the decision making for the military, how it was carried out, and whether the military leaders could be eligible for charges as serious as treason. But the hypocrisy in all of this is that if he's trying to figure out who was directly involved in the decision making for the military, why don't we start with his ass? When he was president of the United States, he met with the Taliban fighters. Trump was the one who, when he was president, invited the Taliban to Camp David just before the anniversary of 9/11 without involving the Afghan government or any of our allies. He subsequently cut a deal directly with the Taliban that freed 5,000 of their fighters, allowing them to return to the battlefield and regain strength, giving the Taliban its strongest military position in 20 years. Then he proceeded with talks despite reliable intelligence that the Taliban did not intend to abide by the deal's terms, and he even acknowledged that they could possibly take over the Afghan government after the US withdrawal. Trump's deal made major concessions and left the US with only 2,500 troops in Afghanistan when President Biden took office. The deal set timelines for withdrawal and gave permission for the Taliban to attack US troops if the timeline wasn't met. And because he's an incompetent bozo, he left the Biden-Harris administration with zero plans for an orderly withdrawal, and he even bragged that the Biden-Harris administration couldn't stop the process. The process he fucking started. Make no mistake, the only reason why he's doing this now is to justify terminating top military generals so he can appoint only people who are loyal to him, because that's what the fuck dictators do.